This is just a bit of an update, letting you all know what's going on. A few of you picked up on one of my other videos before where I said the Range Rover's not going to get a lot of use, this, that and the other. A few of you have commented, oh, what's happening, what's happening? Well, it's like this. The bloody Hobbit, we found out she's got cancer. Oh, alarm bells, oh. We've known about it for a while, but today she's had her appointment. She had the biopsy a couple of weeks ago. She's had her appointment today. She's been in to see the specialist. I don't know what they call them over here. Basically, they've looked at her scans. They've had a bit of a poke about and a feel. And says the biopsy's come back. Yes, it is cancer. It's stage 2. Which, you know, people do get quite scared when you say the old C word. But I think the Hobbit was quite relieved because she thought it was going to be a lot worse. So that's obviously been playing on her mind for a while. But, you know, stage 2, it's still cancer. So they've given her 2 options. One is just to try and blast it with chemotherapy. And the other one is surgery followed by chemotherapy. But when the specialist was inspecting her and that, she said it's a bit large to be able to do the operation because they have to take a bit of the skin away. I don't know. I wasn't there, so... she's going to be going for the chemotherapy first to try and reduce it and then have surgery. They did say that, you know, there is a possibility that it could come back after surgery, but who knows? So, yeah, we're keeping positive. That's all you can do, really. So, that's our devastating news here at Ben's Garage. It's bloody hot today. Oh, Scotcho. So, a few things I'm going to bring to your attention in the coming few videos, weeks, months, or whatever. There's going to be a few more sponsored videos that might seem out of context. I try to make them relevant. If it's something that is totally irrelevant to the channel, I sort of try and steer away from it. But as it is, at the moment, with the Hobbit not working, we're living on my pittance of a disability benefit, and the only other income we've got is YouTube. So I've agreed to do some sponsored videos for a few companies. We'll have one coming out this Friday. I'm not asking people to go and buy those items, but all I'll ask you to do is watch the videos all the way through. Click the thumbs up, comment, share the videos, whatever you want to do. That will help us out no end. I'm not going to be putting out sob stories and, put out a GoFundMe Just Giving page. Oh, we need your money. Oh. So, yeah, the best thing you could do for us is watch the videos all the way through and give it a thumbs up. There are links down below if you want to donate a bit of money, but that's not us. We're not about all that. People do donate money to us and we're very, very grateful for it. And, yeah. So that's going to be coming up. It won't be too often, but sometimes you might see a video pop up thinking, oh, another shopping channel programme. But because obviously YouTube and an Amazon affiliate, so I've got an Amazon affiliate account and we get pennies from that. Every now and again we get a payout, 50 quid, something like that. So yeah, just a bit of a insider thing of what's coming up in the next few weeks, months. I'm still going to try and put out the content, but if videos don't appear regular as they normally are, you'll know why. The invalid in the wheelchair is going to be caring for the cancer patient. Oh shit. We'll see how that one works out. We might need to get home helping. So yeah, that's our devastating news. We've known about it for a while. I keep knocking my tripod. Ever so sorry about that. Yeah, we've known about it for a while, and we've just been waiting for biopsy scans and actually the final word, so that we know what it is, so that we can tell friends, family, and you lot, because you lot are family as well. So that's about it for the notices and the news. I will just say, I've had a few people asking about the Ben's Garage event. Now, the Ben's Garage event I thought up when the TD6 failed its CT, stroke MOT. And I thought, well, it'd be a good idea. Get a load of you Range Rover, Land Rover boys over here and we'll have a bit of a camp out, plenty of barbecues. And the idea was that we would all set to and fix the TD6. Well, the TD6 is long gone, but a few of you still keep asking about the Ben's Garage event. At the moment, it's too bloody hot. But I'll just run this past you. If people are still interested, I'm going to need a hand getting this Panda finished and back on the road, because obviously I do all the mechanicking work myself, but the Hobbit is a massive help. If I'm down on the floor and I need to get some parts over, it just saves me. I'll just radio her up. She comes up, gets me the parts or tools, and it just saves me getting in the wheelchair, getting out the wheelchair, on the floor, in and out. So while she's convalescing, I really want to get this Panda sorted so that when she's, keep fingers crossed, when she's back to normal again, she'll never be normal. I don't know where that came from. I'd really like to have the Panda finished and on the road so she can start using it. So if any of you are interested in the Ben's Garage event, probably sort of late September, it's cooled down enough. Kids are all back at school. But I do appreciate it's a long way to drive down here from the UK. I think we're about 7.5 hours from Calais, which is a long old drive. But if there's a few of you, we could do a car share. There might be some parts that I need picking up from the UK, because obviously in the UK scrapyards are easy to get to. We need a couple of seats for the Panda, ideally in as best condition as we can find. If we have someone coming over for a Ben's Garage event, if you wouldn't mind picking some up for us, obviously we'll pay you for it, chuck them in the back of your car, bring them over here. So yeah, that's general musings going on in my brain at the moment. So I really want to get that Panda done for her while she's convalescing and whatever. I mean, she's happy enough for people to come here. Originally I was going to say that if you work on our car, I'll pay for the campsite, but unless I win the lottery next week or even this week, that ain't going to happen, because what with my disability allowance and the cost of living at the moment. Well, we'll work something out. We'll sort something out. If people are still interested and you want to come over, end of September, maybe even the start of October. It's still warm enough. We're still getting sort of 20 degrees in October. And yeah, so it's not the best of news today. I mean, the Hobbit was fairly cheerful when she came out. She phoned me up when she came out, and she said, "Oh yeah, they've told me it's they call it grade 2 over here, but stage 2, and they've put in a plan for treatment. She's got to go back in about 10 days to have another biopsy on the other side. Then they're going to test, make sure it's, because they said it's quite aggressive, the cancer, but they don't think it's spread, but they're going to do some tests to make sure it's not spread elsewhere. And then the treatment plan will all become apparent after that, I believe. But, I mean, luckily we're in France. I mean, I don't know what it's like in the UK. All I'm hearing on social media is people are having a job to even see their GP. But, I mean, when Tina went in to see the doctor, she saw the doctor on Friday. It was blood tests on Saturday morning. She was in for a scan on Tuesday, and then it was a fortnight after that for a biopsy, and now she's just been in for a consultation with the specialist. So it sort of all happened within 6 weeks. So, I mean, France is very good for medical care and all that side of things, and look at me. I mean, one of my good mates from school, he was working in the operating theatre. He said if I was in the UK I wouldn't have made it. So what does that tell you? Oh shit, look at this.
But enough's enough in this heat. Alright?
Yeah, just come back.
Why?
Because everyone's going to want to know how you're feeling.
I'm fine. Better
Okay.
than I was yesterday. Well, I'm not fine, obviously. But better than I was yesterday, because we know what it is. It's not as bad as it could be, and
And you've
we've got a treatment plan in place, almost.
And you've got a bunch of onions.
And I've got a bunch of onions. Garlic still to go. And more courgettes.
Oh God. So you heard it there from the Hobbit's mouth. Oh yeah, I was saying, she came out and said, oh, it's stage 2, you know, quite jolly. She was that relieved that it wasn't sort of stage 4 and terminal, that she bought herself a second breakfast. Bloody hellfire. I know she's a hobbit, but now obviously with chemo, it doesn't happen to everybody, but a lot of people lose their hair. She's worried about her feet not being so hairy. But having said that, she'll be able to wear sandals after that. I take it grows back. Oh, anyway, so I've covered that. I've covered the watch the videos. I've covered the Ben's Garage thingy event.
And how are you?
I'm fine. I'm happy that you're happy. 2 thumbs up. At least the doctors have got you on their cards. The doctors have got you in their sights. Oh yeah, God help us. So that's it for this video. Not the best of news, but we're both positive.
I'm a stubborn cow.
Well, we're not positive because neither of us have got COVID. We're both feeling positive with what's been going on so far and what we know. Obviously, chemo is not going to be the best, but she's just going to have to put up with it. As I said, invalid in a wheelchair is going to have to be the carer for a change. Yeah, shit and corruption. You can stay there if you want. Just mean the dogs will stay here on our own. Anyway, that's it for this video. We'll leave it on a light note. It's been pretty much a light note all the way through, but just a little bit of naughty news. So if you wouldn't mind watching the videos all the way through, it would help us out a great deal. I will put a link to the Ben's Garage event Facebook page down below. If anyone's interested, I'll post on there as well. I know a lot of you did say that you weren't on Facebook, but we'll work that out. The only other thing I was going to ask was what day is best for releasing videos, because I release videos on a Friday and the views sort of trickle in over the weekend. So would it be best to release a video on Sunday night when most people are, you know, it's school day next day, so you've got to be showered and bathed ready for school? I don't know. Friday nights, it seems a bit quiet on YouTube when I release a video. Weather's like this, I don't blame you. Be down in the pub out in the pub garden having a pint. So let me know that as well in the comments below. What day do you think would be best for releasing videos? Because obviously the more videos that the more views that sort of hit the video in one go, YouTube pushes the video up a little bit higher. Then they push it out to more of the world. Anyway, that's it for this video. Please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.